You are on this very planet that Chukwokika created to his glory. We welcome you to another explosive exposition of the very fraudulent contraption, the very diseased abomination that the British created for the enslavement of the children of light. We have come to destroy. We have come to render asunder. We have come to decimate that very tower of darkness, that very zoological republic, that very cesspit of iniquity and of evil. We have come that the blind may see. We have come that the deaf may hear. We have come that even those who through no fault of theirs, but as a result of having subjected themselves to a very disastrous educational system in the zoo, they have become stupid. Here we have come to enlighten and to educate, without any apologies to anybody, without mincing words, without fear before our enemies, determined and resolute, indestructible, and the precipitous collapse of the zoo is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. The devil may try all it can. Those who go before them to peddle falsehood, those who go to work for them, those who are the workers of darkness and of iniquity, we can assure them that we are resolute, we are determined, and there is nothing anybody can do to stop this very invade as many times as you like, kill as many people as you like, propagate falsehood after falsehood as many times as you like, buy up every media space in the zoo, go and connive with people in the diplomatic circles abroad, eyebrow consultancy firm in the world, select some diplomats in the zoo and bribe them. Select those you send to the key countries around the world. None of these things you're doing is capable of stopping us. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you write. It doesn't matter the type of chatter you have behind our backs. All those things you're doing is a complete and utter waste of time, because Biafra must come. There is nothing anybody can do about it. That is why we preach this gospel. That is why we propagate this very message of redemption. That is why Elohim said that Biafra will come. You will not fire a bullet, but Biafra will come. Because Chukwokika has gone before us. And you will hear what will happen to the zoo in weeks and months to come. This is 1 year, 2020. They will never, ever, ever in their lives forget. It does not matter what the enemy does, is irrelevant. Buy over Twitter, buy over Facebook, bribe the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, bribe the US Ambassador to Nigeria, Department in America. But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you. That they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this Ipob, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully. And they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere. From everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Ipob, Yasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in 1 trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwuokike Abiama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be nobody, the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
We have tried to live in Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring. Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
Nigeria is an evil entity, very, very satanic. You want to change the narrative. It's IPOB, they're the aggressors. I saw some women, was it yesterday? Give them their Biafra. We don't want to die. Look at murderers calling other people murderers. Can you believe such nonsense? The Fulani leaders, you cannot win. You cannot defeat IPOB. You people were the ones that established many terror organizations in Nigeria in a bid to overwhelm the country and take over the territories for your Fulani people. IPOB became a stumbling block to that very janjaweed expansionist tendency. True or false? Am I lying? You were ruling Nigeria before, doing everything you like, controlling NMPC, controlling the seaport, customs, everywhere you ever. Now, finally, because you felt that you subdued everybody else, now you can now march on with your foot soldiers into the east, because you've taken over Yoruba land. Of course, I know that very well. You came and we said, no, you can't come into this land to take it. Come and do your business and go. You said no. Now, because we defeated Mietiala, you now brought in police and army with official uniform, official badge to come and kill people. And I also want to remind Twitter, because they're listening. Twitter, please. Do you know that in the Nigerian army and police, there are terrorists there? Are you aware that Nigeria actively recruited terrorists, killers and murderers and rapists, and gave them army and police uniforms? Are you aware of that? How can anybody, Yoruba journalists, how can you people in your infantile stupidity refer to Nigeria as having an army or Nigeria police? Or where are those terrorists that they conscripted into the Nigerian army and Nigerian police? Where are they? People without shame, where are they? I'm asking you. Fulani, you want to change the narrative? Of course not. They want to put the blame of insecurity in Nigeria on IPOB. Can you believe that? Can you believe these people? Can you believe them? Can you believe these people? And luckily, as God will have it, they are slaughtering themselves in the north. But IPOB securing the east are the ones to be blamed for the insecurity in the east. There is a clip I want everybody to play, please. Hope most of them opened his mouth and said, I invited the army to come into Olo. There was nothing happening. Fulani, the Hope most of them gave Fulani land in Olo to do Ruga, Fulani settlement. And we said no. We drove the Fulani murderers and terrorists away. Hope most of them now invited his friends, his masters from the north, to bring in their army and heavy machinery into Olu to kill us. That was how all these things started. All of you, you have forgotten. Black people in this UG, black, you have all forgotten the genesis. The same way that all of you that are blaming Boko Haram is a terrorist group, Boko Haram, what they're doing. But when Nigerian police were busy killing their leader and killing everybody else, all of you were just there drinking Fradununu. Or doing betting on Chelsea versus Man U or Liverpool versus Man City. Nigeria army and police will go out and commit atrocity upon atrocity. All of you will be there, you keep quiet. Any day, those people out of anger rise up and retaliate. All of you baboons and monkeys will start writing rubbish. Do you know why? Because you have no conscience, you have no soul, you're a black person, you are the embodiment of evil. Is the truth. I don't care who bans whoever or whatever, I don't give a toss. I must preach the truth. Black people are wicked. By nature, very wicked people. That is why you forget the atrocities that your police and your army always commit. You forget. In a twinkle of an eye, you forget. Our army, our police. Now listen to me very carefully, please. You are blaming ESN, whereas it is the same Fulani terrorists masquerading as headsmen that are responsible for orchestrating all the insecurity in and around Nigeria. Fulani, you have Boko Haram. Fulani, talking about insecurity in the east. Hey. Whereas 91 people were slaughtered yesterday. Yesterday, they were killed yesterday. You have the guts. You people have no shame. You have the guts to stand up and be talking about insecurity in the east. And you're a senator from Kebbi State or Kebbi, whatever they call it. And 91 of your constituents were slaughtered. You didn't see it. You are talking about east. Fulani, who formed Boko Haram. Fulani, who formed ISIS in West Africa province, ISWAP. Fulani, who formed Miyetti Allah. Fulani, who formed Ansar. Fulani, who formed these headsmen and bandits you claim are foreign. Fulani, who brought out murderers and killers and terrorists from prison and gave them military and police uniforms. It is you people. You have now spread them around the country, causing mayhem, abducting people from schools. These are the same play. Hi, these people, Fulani, you think everybody's as stupid as you are? You go, you kidnap students from their schools in the north, you get ransom, you buy more arms, you embolden yourselves. You have the guts to conduct a live press conference talking about insecurity in the East. Don't people have shame? Anyway, you don't. Who are the bandits, or should I say terrorists, taking hostages of school children and demanding ransom? Are they not Miyetti Allah? Miyetti, the chief negotiator. Who are the people destroying farms, raping and killing their victims daily around Nigeria? Fulani. Fulani. You know what? How they manage to convince some of you is what I find astonishing, despite the overwhelming evidence. How they The foundation for the liberation and independence of Biafra has been laid by this government, and it is very, very strong. We build this particular foundation of the liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it? We are not shaking. I am standing very, very strong, making sure that I'm taking the bullet that they are firing at Biafra people, because their target is you. They believe that once they take Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out of the way, they will come for all of you. That is exactly what is happening in other parts of Nigeria, because nobody is there to stand on the way for them. And they are annihilating people, killing them, sending them to IDP camp. I told them, you see this face, okay, deceive very well. To deceive you. The momentum of the Biafra liberation today have necessitated all the discussion you see. Everybody is talking. Release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they keeping him? Some of them claim that he was not fighting the way I'm fighting, but you kidnap him. Some of them are now addressing him as a gentleman, but you went and kidnapped a gentleman. They say, oh, he's more reasonable. He's not, but you kidnap him. What were you thinking?
All of them contributed money. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking, it was their headache. They couldn't sleep every day. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's destroying Ala Igbo. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's doing this, he's doing that. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer destroying Ala Igbo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer causing problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer is the good man. He's the only man now that is very reasonable. And I have not even started. Because you see Woto, Agaku Nigeria Igwe. Agaku Nigeria Igwe. And you know the next level is by taking all their terrorist barracks, taking all the government houses. That is the next level we will go, because it is part of the defense of our land. These places are places where the attack against our people are being planned.
Before you, proud to be a servant of such a heroic people, today I stand before you to proclaim that our heroic youth in the various fronts have turned the tide of this war. They have smashed all enemy offensives directed at our destruction. In the air, they have destroyed systematically the sinews of Nigeria's military might. The Biafran Air Force, small as it is, has stopped the entire oil flow of Nigeria from the mainland west. All protestations to the contrary by the British Broadcasting Corporation and Harold Wilson are mere wishful thinking. Our gallant boys are men tempered of steel. They have wrested the initiative from the Gawan enemy, and the Nigerian hordes are in trepidation and on the point of rout. The confusion of the enemy in the battlefields is only matched by the confusion in his home. Fight on, brave boys, fight on, heroes of our fatherland. Pursue the enemy, harass him, destroy the invader. March on, brave boys, now that victory is in sight. March on and hasten the disintegration of the enemy already set in motion. March on, young men.
ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị konye ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gị niile n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọpụ onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọ bụ anyị mara aka n'ime ha si maka ha aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri agha nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị agha ka isi wee hụ ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizoba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro dị na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ajọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe tịtụ ozu ọ bụ ọkọwa mgbe emilere Goliat Chineke nna nke igwe ruo ememire Fero sikwa otu a mee ka Fero bụ ọgụzọ n'ihu ụmụ ndị Ipob ka o wee taa akọkọ iguni ọtọ ọzọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ bụ nwa bụ ekekere n'igwe n'ụwa onye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị bụ anọkpa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama marakwa na okwu gị na-anọgide gị mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu nke abịa ma
Ise. Good evening, fellow Biafra. Good evening, lovers of freedom. I welcome each and every one of you to this program this evening here on this platform. Ipob Western Cape Media TV. And as I welcome you, fellow Biafrans, I want you to welcome the others. I want you to welcome your friends, your family members, all of us of freedom that reside around you. I thank you for being part of this program this evening. I wish you all the best. I pray that Chukwu Abiyam will preserve you all. I pray that we, Biafrans, that we all shall see the end of this year. And not only that, we all shall see Biafra. That is the prayer. And that is what we all believe. That we, the true freedom fighters, who believe in what we are doing both in spirit, that we all shall be alive to witness Biafra. And we also acknowledge those who have paid the ultimate price, those who died for this cause. We remember them and we continue to pray for them. We continue to pray that they continue to fight from wherever they are, because we are all in the same ship fighting for our freedom, whether you are here or not. I thank you for being part of this program this morning, this evening, depending where you are. Thank you. Thank you for being a constant follower and listener to us. That shows that whatever we are doing here, you appreciate us. That is why you are always here to support us in the little way you can. Therefore, I thank you and I wish you all the best in everything you do. Chukwuka will never abandon you. He will always stand by you to make sure that you succeed. As I always said, this is Ipob Western Cape Media TV. We are people that believe in Biafra and we do everything we know to make sure that Biafra continues until the end. I thank you, lovers of freedom, and I'll ask you to share the program. If you have not shared the program, I want you to share the program now. Share it because we need more people to join us before we start. We need more people to be part of what we are doing. Share and like. Share and like this program. Share and like. We want you to support us by sharing our program every time you join us, because more people need to know about us. Some people do not know about this platform. So many people are looking for where truth has been spoken. So many people are looking for where people are still, those that still believe in Biafra, without drama, without saga, without hatred for other people, without envy, without jealousy. I mean, pure freedom fighters, both in heart and in mind. That is exactly what this platform represents. We represent truth, we represent peace, we represent truthfulness, we represent honesty. So I want you to know that this is what Biafrans need. So share the program, invite people to this platform so that we all who believe, who still believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who still believe that all we need is Biafra. It doesn't matter which angle it is coming from. All we need is Biafra, and those who believe that Biafra is the only goal, the ultimate. There's no other solution to what we are doing or what we are looking for. The only solution to our problems today, the only solution to our confusion, the reason why we are fighting against each other all the time, the reason there is so many betrayers in our midst today is because of the situation we have found ourselves. So you have to share the program. Make sure that more people join so that we will continue to reach as many people as we could. That is all we can do. We can't do more than this. The rest lies in your hands. Our own is to bring you enlightenment, to educate you, to speak to you, to make you to believe in what to continue to believe and stand on the truth, which is Biafra. That is all we have to do. It is you now who have to share the program, invite many people to this platform so that we will have a bigger audience, so that our message will continue to grow and go far and wide. Once again, I thank you for being part of this program this evening. I pray that you stand by while we bring to you what we have in store for you this evening. This is Ipob Western Cape. This is Ipob Western Cape South African Media TV. Here we speak nothing but the truth. We are without fear or favor. We are fearless before our enemies. We are not here to represent any individual, but to represent and to defend our fatherland, Biafra. Because for us, it is Biafra today, tomorrow, and forever. If you are offended by our resolve, we have no apologies for that. Ipob is here to restore Biafra. And we are not going to be swayed until Biafra is restored. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB worldwide, and his position is incontestable. I welcome you to IPOB Western Cape Media TV, saying it the way it is. Yes, we are without fear, like I said, and we are fearless before our enemies. Truth is our hallmark. We have to speak the truth. We are not afraid to speak the truth. We are not afraid of the consequences of speaking the truth. Our own is to say the truth at all times, because that is why we are here, to speak the truth. Biafra is the truth. Message of freedom is the truth. There's no other thing we need at this point in our lives other than truth and honesty. I want you to know that we are live in all our social media platforms. We are live on our YouTube page, IPOB Western Cape Media TV. We are also live on our Twitter handle, formerly X handle, formerly Twitter. IPOB Western Cape Media TV is the name. We are not yet live on our Facebook page. We are still doing everything necessary to connect to our Facebook page. But at this point, you can get us on our YouTube and our X. That is where we are streaming from live at this hour. Before I go on this evening, I bring greetings to you, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. From wherever you are watching me this evening, my greetings is coming from you, from our coordinator, our Western Cape coordinator, Mazi Innocent Alia. Mazi Innocent Alia is the Western Cape representative, representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he is doing the needful. Mazi Innocent Alia is a believer, a hardcore, a resolute comrade. Mazi Innocent Alia has contributed both his security, his money, his family. He put everything on the line for this struggle to continue in this part of the world. IPOB Western Cape. And I want you to know that wherever there is original, definitely there must be fake. We have fake. In their quest to bring confusion in our midst, I mean the DOS, in their quest to bring confusion in what our coordinator is doing in this zone, they float a parallel IPOB. They created a parallel IPOB Western Cape, which they said it has its own representative. They go out on and on to proclaim that they are the representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafrans in this part of the world. But I want you to know that they are not what they seem to be. They are not original. They are the fake IPOB. They are the fake IPOB representative. I want you to always have this in mind. The reason being that so you don't say, I didn't know, nobody told me. I am telling you that there are people who are parading themselves as the original or the true IPOB. They were created to sabotage the good work our coordinator, Mazi Innocent Alia, is doing in this part of the world. I want you to disregard such people, disregard them, because they are fake, they are criminals, they are scammers. If you believe them on their own peril. I just told you that they are fake, they are not original. No it and no peace. I bring greetings to you, from the executive of this zone, IPOB Western Cape zone. And I want you to know that men are together. Men are working continuously around the clock to make sure that the job we are doing here did not fall on the floor. Men are resolute. Men are determined to make sure that Biafra is restored. IPOB Western Cape Executive, they are the true comrades because they have proven beyond every reasonable doubt that they believe in Biafra. And I salute all of them for their resoluteness. And I pray that Chukwokika Abiam will see each and every one of them true in everything they do. And also bring you greetings from every family member from this zone and around the world, the true IPOB, the true believers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those who believe in the dream and legacy of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Greetings coming from them to you this evening. My name is Mazi Muchi. I am your host. By the special grace of Chukwokika Abiam, I am the Parklands Unit Coordinator. I believe in Biafra. I believe there is no sacrifice that is too much for this cause because many people have given even their lives for this cause of freedom. Many people. So there is nothing you or I could do today that can amount to the sacrifices these men have paid for this cause for freedom, which we are propagating today. Welcome, fellow Biafrans. I have very important, or should I say, I'm supposed to have a very important program this evening. A guest was supposed to be here this evening via phone call, but I've been trying to reach him, but I think he's not reachable at the moment. We shall continue hoping that as the program runs, he will join us. If he could join us this evening, it will be very, very good. It will be marvelous because his joining us means that we are about to expose evil that is going on in IPOB, IPOB South Africa in particular. A lot of people has taken it to another level. They have damned the oath they took before joining this struggle. They have thrown away the brotherhood just because of their selfishness, selfish interest. Excuse me, I'm having a very terrible flu, so you have to bear with me. So, these people, they have constituted a very big danger to what we are doing. Some of them have used intimidations. Some of them have used police. Some of them have even went ahead to threaten the lives of a fellow comrade. If you do not understand when I say that these people have completely destroyed IPOB, I want you to know that that is exactly what I wanted to prove to you this evening by hosting this guest, if he will eventually turn up. I have called him both on WhatsApp. I also called him on normal call. He has not taken my call. I don't know. Before today, while we are discussing about this, his appearance here, I asked him a very fundamental question. Are you sure you are man enough to do this? Because I don't want to prepare, after preparing to host you, dropping other important pressing issues at hand, you disappoint. He assured me that he's going to be here, he's going to appear, that he's not afraid to speak. He's not afraid to expose one of the evil, part of the evil going on in this struggle. We're supposed to be brothers keepers. We're supposed to be one family. We're supposed to honor the oath we took before joining this family. But to my own and your own amazement, these people that call themselves DOS are white. Their supporters and followers have thrown away this brotherhood, this comradeship. They have trampled upon the oath in which they took. Excuse me. They went ahead to hurt, to target, to oppress their fellow comrades who took the same oath they took. When I said that those men that call themselves DOS in their leadership style has divided IPOB, they have turned IPOB to something that you never believe could be possible. So as I continue to wait for this comrade, if we have finally appeared, then it's fine. But if not, I have to move on. I'm here. I cannot end this program because he disappointed. I will continue to wait for him or continue to try to reach him if he will turn around. But let us talk about something else. Something that when I saw it the other day in the news, I was like, what a heck. What a heck. Now, what am I trying to say? There is this news that broke the other day. But there's something somebody wrote. This person wrote on his page and said, Odimegwu Ojukwu once said, he is trying to quote Odimegwu Ojukwu. He said, and I quote, when your enemy starts praising you, people should know that you have already sold out. When your enemy starts praising you, people should know that you have sold out. Believe it or not, that is the reality on ground. It is the reality on ground, and I believe it. Anytime your enemies turn around to start praising you, something is definitely not right. Someone who tagged you a terrorist for carrying about flags and singing and jubilating and saying all hail Biafra and all that stuff. He ran to the court, gets the whatever they call it to proscribe you. They got an ex parte order to proscribe you, and since then they declared you enemy number one. Some people has killed several men. When I say several unarmed men. Okay, I think this comrade just he just told me that he is here. So let me just so now such person who killed you for merely proclaiming that you are a Biafra and you are IPOB member. He massacred you in numbers. He arrested your leader, released him on bail, came to his house to kill him, massacred over 28 men in your leader's house. Your leader fled to another country. They, after following him, trailing him, they kidnapped him from a foreign land, brought him home, thrown him to the dungeon without court date till today. Suddenly, the same person or the same people turned around to sing your praises. The same person who killed your father, killed your mother, killed your siblings, and you are the only one left. Suddenly, the same person who wiped away your family turned around to say, oh, this person is a good man. This person is not like his father. It's not like his mother. He's not like the rest of his siblings that we killed. He is special. He is special. And you, a non-entity, you idiot, you are jubilating, you are celebrating, you are at peace with a man who killed your father, killed your mother, killed your entire family. Don't you see that something is not right with you? That is the case with IPOB Nigeria pressure group today. That is the case of the DOS and WISE today. They are dining and whining and sleeping and waking up with their enemies. And their enemies has turned around to embrace them. Even though as they are doing all this camouflage, they are still hunting them down. They are still going after their brothers who still believe in what they believe, or rather what they said that they believe in. They go after them. They kill them. They maim them. They turn around. They celebrate with the same IPOB Nigeria that they have killed their brothers. They have barricaded their land, set what's it called? Checkpoints for every one pole in their land. They have been extorting, disappearing, killing their brothers in those checkpoints. They have went to the villages of those IPOB Nigerian DOS WISE, killed their parents, killed their neighbors, burned down the houses of their parents, burned down the houses of their kinsmen, and the IPOB Nigeria pressure group are comfortable when all these things are happening. And that is why today they are praising the same IPOB Nigeria for their civility, for their calmness, for their non-violence approach, for their everything good about it. This is not why I'm here. Like I told you, I'm supposed to have a guest. But because he was not available, I had to start this topic, and I don't think I will continue with the topic. This should be when next I come online, I will talk about this thing. This I just laid a background, or after finishing with this comrade, I am going to come back to this topic. I don't know what's happening to this comrade. Okay, now let me give you background tips of what we are going to the comrade I'm talking about. Look at his video here. Look at the first video here. This video I'm going to show you now. This comrade is an Ipob member, and the person that did this to him is an Ipob member as well. But I've played this video here, but I'm going to play it because the person that this thing happened to is going to be joining us in this program this evening via phone call to tell Biafrans how it all started, what led to this, and why this has to be his portion at this moment. Let's listen to him. Let's watch this video.
Get those things fucking out from there. Get those things fucking out from there.
Okay. This video I played here. The first one I played was this comrade. He will be here to say it the way it is. I'm not gonna say what he's supposed to say himself, but I just wanted to know that this comrade was evicted, thrown away from his rented apartment. The apartment you saw now belongs to Ipob member who rented to another Ipob member. But because this other Ipob member that rented from him is not supporting the DOS, he turned against him. While he was away doing his business, he took thugs to the same apartment he rented to him, broke it down, packed everything there, stole his money, and broke everything and left the place, his properties scattered outside. Then when this comrade came around to ask, why did you do this? That was what led to the second video I just showed you. He arrested him and locked him up with trump-up charges, fake charges. Locked this comrade up for a few weeks. Now, this comrade was released last week or this week after all this time. And he was crying about it. Then I decided to invite him to this program so that he could, by himself, narrate his ordeal, how everything started, and why he has to pass through that intimidation by a fellow comrade who's supposed to protect and defend him. So now we're calling him, and let me see. I'm dialing his number now. No. Before I do that, let me also play his voice note. The voice note of that, the landlord of the guy, the IPOB. Let me play his voice note. His voice note he sent to the comrades. Now listen to this voice note. No, don't come. I will call you back. Okay. Now let me turn it back.
I don't have any dealing with you, and I don't have any dealing with you anymore. Even only today, to pick out your stuff. Failure to do.
Hello, Mazi. Mazi, good evening. Thank you, man. Mazi, I am alive. Like I told you that I will be connecting you so that as na agwa ofu onye fụrụ na ahụ eke, you know. So ihe ahụ ịgwa m n'azụ achọrọ m ka ekwuo n'ilu maka na Biafrans are watching, and then nchọ ka ịmara na as it is right now in our Facebook, in our YouTube, we have about 100 and something people viewing at this point. More will come on. And then our Twitter, we have about, I can't get it, I don't think about 20 something people. That means, and the program will end there. Over 1,000 people will view us, will view the program. So, Atom, can you today? What happened and how it happened? In this platform, I had a anybody. I had anything to hurt anybody. We are here to set the record straight. That is the reason we have this platform. So I come where your predicament. Biafrans need to hear and understand. In the South Africa IPOB, where we have a regional representative, in the person of Chukwudi Obiukwu. Chukwudi Obiukwu is SADC representative, regional representative. He resides in South Africa. So there are things that when they happen, you expect that Chukwudi Obiukwu will jump into actions. But in this case, Chukwudi Obiukwu is as dormant and as dead as nothing. He can't do nothing. He can't control nothing. The only thing that Chukwudi Obiukwu can control is how to remove people from platforms when he perceives or suspect that you are supporting Mazi, Simon, Obiukwu will remove you. That is the only job Mazi Nnamdi gave Obiukwu to do in IPOB. So that job Obiukwu could not do. That is why you are here today, because Obiukwu ga-emenwu ya. Ọ kara ịkpọgo since the ihe mere months ago come the first time. So Obiukwu supposed to have called you, and the person who was intimidating you and oppressing you. But Obiukwu is a coward. Obiukwu does not have the boss to call people to order. So that is why we are here today. In this platform, we are not afraid. We are not scared. We say it the way it is. As long as we are not lying against you, as long as we are not say blackmailing you. We are going to say it the way it is, as we're about to do this evening. So before give anything, Gwagoro Biafrans, over 200 people in all the platforms at this point. Like I told you, after this program, over 1,000 to 2,000 people will still view it. That is our capacity at this moment. So here I'm going to be Biafrans. Onye wafage APC when Ibi na South Africa. Onye your coordinator. So that I'm a bona fide IPOB member. Thank you.
Okay. I'm Christian Woods. I'm on your local government in Imo State. So, even because we're not closed up northwest. So, on your coordinator here, I'm going to remember how two Sopulo on the meeting. The Kutoku Samonek, and West Samonek, Namikam Nime, Hasanam Musabo. So from that, 2003, I stopped with an meeting. So since I'm talking about the right now, we have booked someone else, some people never follow. We have booked someone else, some people never follow. So in October, this is my landlord, all your landlord, because I haven't been one emission of food, I will have been Yoko. So my prayers, my community, I have to HM, we want to kitchen life. I have choose Sopulo.
Okay.
Choose Sopulo. Yeah, so when you're more with them now, we are something. If you live about for 7 years, 7 years I've been living, give me a work. If you know, in October, I've been a mega. Because I've been a yard, move for that bomb now, so move for my quiet. So I've been a move my where you have done a street. After a street, or woman, you have been a yard. The lava yard, no regard, you're some kid. I remember no push it no lawyer. I'm not going to Simon Egg. Marcia and much more to someone like me, every now boy, someone like Benaba. Oh, for Fia Gainaba, or some Yaga me Abram. Yana mention no rep on that to shine your machine. But reply, I say you get million a jingo, which was a lapodium. So the run on November. I got meeting at 21st. More I got meeting, and I remember the meeting at the event. It's not Sunday. It's not Monday. You have na food to keep. Some give them. Inshallah, on the street. On your motor, get ever. She will put your mouth to a doma can't. Goma can't. Unko bottle. Ya, like a book about you. And you just make you not make any share. Now, some I'm trying and I watch na street. The boy like I'm going to now. That's what I hear. You get some time, not what I do. I'm not going about you. So come up when I'm with you. I'm not going to see them. I'm not going to see them. Yeah, video, don't send them to the board to see him. Let's send them the video. So when I send them the video, my reply, I send the leader to premium version. Or some number on the more Daga. So, Abale, Margaret Toya, against the China, video, best send them on Facebook. Send them on Facebook and the money we own here, never with them, never to them. So, we are after 2 days. One policewoman at Bob from some Nambiana police station.
Mazi, hold it there, eh? Hold it there.
Yeah.
In Aquara Biafrans nega empty that now. For all these 7 years, he been and get tooks up mono. Who coordinator, who supposed to be coordinator of Class Dog.
Yeah.
That he did all work for 1 month. And I put your one.
I'm not going to go. I'm going to come before 5 days or 4 days. Back where?
It's fine. It's okay. In a your one, that is the end game. Now, while you are staying in his house, Guinea ain't any problem or the only problem Guinea ain't one. Next thing na Simon ade na emeti ihe ọ na-eme ya wasị gị na for the fact na isi na Simon na-eme ọfụma no eburu ozi onye IPOB na ozi onye otu Simon ka ewu dị afọ gị na be wee pụọ Maazị Ọkwitekiri oath na IPOB.
Yeah.
That means oh, to I take Jikorogena Chidi Okuno. Chooks Okuno. And the Oburo Chooks Okuno. Bobataragena IPOB. All give a joke gana but IPOB. That means Chooks Okuno were right. It stop again. Or he may give any intimidation whatsoever na IPOB. Maka not the same oath to give out take it can chooks or not take. The only difference is na young coordinator Kanagijidego. These are the only two different things. Our coordinator Kanagijidego. Therefore, on our Fotazigi as a lower human being, as a lower person, he can intimidate, he can control, and all that stuff. That is why Oji will mention all these things because no matter where he get many or where Jen a beggy. Well, I break here your door.
After 2 days, after 2 days,
okay, what did you give me? Hello?
After 2 days, I go from the Friday. Saturday.
Okay.
Police are come to national station. Magana station, police, not Monday, I go to the station, you want to know police are never. You know, police are never. So I'm going to go na Facebook, I'm saying I'm going to remember or when we keep the police are saying I'm sorry, police and I got me go there. Yeah, police are looking one off. I'm saying you police are going to wait in work or in work. Look at what you got on police. Now I resolved the Marsham the police station.
Oh, one of the video nka is sending them play go me na play go me. Nke onye nwanyị ahụ na-akwa arị gị dị. Okay. Nwanyị ahụ onye eke. Okay, ọ dị ka ọ na-ala dị woman, ọ ya ahụ enyi ya nwanyị dị ya. Ke ihe o mepere gị, o mepere gị akwụkwọ.
To start a drum and all of it. To remember my color. So I will that to start. More to start. So my one worker, Sana, we have a queen and many cases on the food. You will to clear one. So one worker, some number choose. You will number choose. Yeah, yeah, go to staff. You will say no more than we all that year now. We will stop today. Choose our one workers number, get the border rem. Yagi Timmy, the bottom, Namema. Most of that I drove my who's good and one worker. Put up one working, yeah. So my one worker, no yagi vote, never marvel. So you have a detention and illegal immigrants. I am a problem. So my station ever why I'm not to my work. Juma wasn't when I get a fingerprints. Come with the Zaku when the police and dozen. I'm going with the Zaku.
That means the I'll get the money when I do them.
Yeah,
Nwa nwoke ahụ ọ na-esendịrị ya afọ one ka ọ dị.
I'm a medical doctor.
Otochego now.
Not 31 years.
Okay, that means I brought you back. So, how long ka ị nọ n'ime?
I'm on 2 weeks and I'm on 15 days. 15 days.
For 15 days, yeah. And when only IPOB, they are the fucking email from that time. And when
the police coming and the case. The police on our log, even I'm the police. Don't you like a log? So, whatever you go there, We be anyị kwa mgbe m taka na story a lot of stories. No so na mark after house na mala Nigeria. Because we uta ma kwa adroba ni we. Yeah. Tana na ka ndị police ndị ọzọ. So if you na me nwa agbo. Ala abịa na sit na kwa ndị mmadụ na m gala Nigeria. So we pụta ka ike bụrụ onye ọbụla.
Okay, so since that ịpụta onwego gịnị enwego an encounter gịnị abịakogo ọfụgo gị hello Maazị nsi choose this choose ọkpụ nọkịta since ahụ isi n'ime otucha gị n'ime pụta ọfụgo gị okay mara ọfụgo gị mana nwere ihe ọ gwara gị okay onwego
from January 21st of January
okay think intimidation
enyem bell 1000 so mgbe from lawyer ga mail application enyem bell.
Okay, so this video ijigas mgbe o jere na your house kụwasịa ụlọ gị meghe itendara ya n'ụlọ ndị eke as part of evidence.
The woman has some from January now. I'm saying to me, why are some matron? Some go down a court program. Never got why rank of Tim Naka. I don't rank of Naka. Some said, I'm just a girl for what? Taking them and the commander, no, I need to China. She what channel members ever. I am talking. When I am remembered, might be a rank of Tim Naka. Rank of a whole was kind of jump off. So Nega has also the was the way Nega now physical and why I'm black with that. Because you choose to grab memoir on it. So why I would come like that now, I am jump off. Just if you should that Jim Neiman. I am Neiman 2 days before Jim got what. And when you go to remember the segment dog, I beg to say, the big segment.
Okay. How to go just how to go on can play voice note to send him threaten me.
You want it today. Send the proof outside. I don't have anything with you. What go on? With you. I don't.
Man, because Matthew, in a quote, I could not go only can disturb the video. Come the tongue.
You want it today. You better pretend you can put outside here. I don't have anything with you, and I don't have anything with you anymore. You want it today. You got the stuff. Failure to do that, you got my response. Just go your way, I go my way. Go your way, I go my way. It's because in a hip in all they require all this insult and disrespect and indiscipline, all these things. Because if in a hip they balls like people before, I find your mind correctly. So if guy boss got me, and when you see me, greet me. If you don't want to greet me, go your fucking way. I'm gonna bamba the street, my brother. Be in our house, a baby, that bamba here. You understand me? That's the kind of noise there. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Voice note now. Mgbe ahụ nke ahụ na-ekwu mgbe ahụ ọ na-asị gị na gị bịa buru your things before ọ tụpụrụ gị ihe niile n'iro. Okay, this ihe ahụ ya nwa voice note ọ sendịchara gị ọ na-ekwu ọ na okay, Maazị, enweghị kwuru before isi na idowere ego na that ụlọ and na that money is missing. Onye go ga-ego aha na ego ole dị ya.
2001 ka m bidoro na-eji ihe gold and silver nke ọla m si na steeti ụkọ trap ọtụmọdụ nta ya n'ime ya ebe a so na-atụghị ihe ahụ ebe a si na m ga-eji ihe akpụ chen because my family chọrọ ka m lọta my family chọrọ m lọta m sị m la m ga-eji ekpọla nwunye m chen eji ekpọla nwunye m chen na nke mụwa datin kọpụ ahụ na ji n'ọnụ kọpụ ahụ tiri esi 2001 msta kọla m zụrụ chibụ m tie ja kọla m zụrụ chibụ m tie ja otu ring otu ya na eme iyeri nna uju ebe a ịmara ga ndị mkpakpụ ya gara igbo m na-agbapụ ka ngaja ama m ya nwa were m ndị oji tọpụchi ihe niile m were ebe m zụrụ onye ahụ n'isi okwu pled isi ha agaghị ahụ were ga ten gaa nwutere segori gaa nwutere mụwa ude ego ahụ na-ekwu ego ahụ na-ekwu ihe ahụ so ihe ndị ahụ dete mgbe iji ndo na-asọfụ na mụ na chiri kwụsị ụgwọ ụlọ iri ndị na-aragodo ma nsị weta small money ka peji eme ihe na sị mụ laptọpụ m fon mgbe na-azụrụ ga maka nwere m na-edita m so wee ihe niile ahụ nwetụkọ na-egwepụta okwu m na-agwa ndị be anyị ya ndị be anyị na-asụ chere mbute na ndị be anyị anọ m n'igbo yi nọ n'ahịa na-asụ chere a ga-egwe a ga-emezi ya na-elegwe ha a si ekwu na ndị anwa na onwe ya ọ dị-egwe ebe ihe ndị be anyị ya so ama m ndị aga ezigbote ọnwa m na-agwa gị ya ezigbote ọnwa
ego ole ahụ o were na packaging ego I'm talking about the cash ego ole o were ya
ọbịa ndị abụbata dị ahụ ya ebe m tiri na aka dakwala otu ma atọkapụgo aka ya adọpụla aka ya ama m ya atọkapụrụ aka ndị niile ga-ekwu ya dọkapụrụ adonno
then werekwa those jewelries ị na-azụ since 2021 ka 2001 2001 ka 2021 okay so since I have a panel ndị IPOB closed up and what has wee kpọọ to choose ọkpụ na Jima n'igwe to settle this issue.
One man is something sort of issue. I have one mother, I'm saying I bought you. I want to call him, come call him the motor or something. I have one mother, no man, just 4 days of Rabina. I'm going to every of them to go to know what I pass as I hear. I do some other guys in my home, that guy in 500. When I got down 200. When did I jump one day? When did I that one? Did the chairman did my food that the juice? Yeah, look at the problem.
So, Kevin Kiss that survive my okay, on every biketa since I took Guinea to Guinea. My son, which you are. Well, siblings. You go one worker. The day when the boy sometimes to do. I'm going to go down. So many to somewhere. And I'm going to go down 1,300. Table it 1.5. So when one worker send them 3,000. Send them 3,000. We got go down. So I'm not talking now. I'm not watching that to know here. I'm to the back and I am from. But not. Yeah, from my battle on even. The bike no long. Well, then I never display the media. Then the bike right down here. So one of that guy to come to us only to tell me. I am going to have to react. So battery no ni ya as of now no ya na what to do our people that have to why we buy them with I mean check club we dey flash in the night because at 300 or 200 and night what to go to weekend na jara ta go it's why let my just so ya la okay it's our network break is na mgbe ị nọ n'ime na gịnị mere ebe ibi I'm on class, yes.
So, when the mother and I said, one boy, you blind and I had, whereby the boy, you blind and I had, ever I'm from. So, when I am after my tire, blue battery on him, blue battery. There were many movements at all. And I'm going to have to take time. You get the bike and I walk never, like we get the flash and I had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not much my life. So then you know I get one I had to start. I am very I did one more can get out to me go now. On the boy I feel the alien and So that is the weekend.
So now, or the same place because you are there.
That's what for your music. Let me 3 days because I'm Friday. Na Friday.
Na-ekwu ebe nke ahụ esi na ịkwagara before to tig n'ime. Okay.
Yeah.
So onweghị na-eme kịta to survive. And ihe kọtụrụ gị ihe niile ahụ wickedness troops ọkpụnọ showru gị. And ọ bụrụ na ị bụrụ onye IPOB ọ karịa ime gị otu a. That means IPOB is more of a curse than a blessing. Because without you being a member of IPOB, you can choose something I have a problem. If you go to beer,
I have a problem. The money, brother, they send the laptop and phone now buy. The Korean motor, every 5 o'clock, from McDonald's. I'm not going to when I pay a motor, I have a laptop, 15 or 20. We food roof on there, motor, look at it 12. I'm not never have a motor, but home with a robber. Got more with a carrier with your motor with Toma. Talk about with the motor robber, the maybe I am one. More than 20 times. They both have one because also more when I get away. This is a told them now. Those are both you know, close of one is what I get to them. It's him and one would not Budonia. But I got there in Nigeria. I'm going to choose that I'm well like 200 times. You will 108 times. Also, I don't care. Everybody more than you will, when I'm telling you, the better, the better. Step choose. Some more, you're going to eat them power again. Check up with Diego. One to do. All the food road, I would have a lot of things. And I made a lot of things on them. So, but to go back and care with you now, get more satisfied to do something that you fear. I'm getting someone like my boy. I got to work social media. You know, exactly your program or some problem. To see me music. You're exactly you. Now I'm mentioning that now I'm going to someone like to see me music. Tell you now, lawyer someone like now. Why because about you go from India?
Exactly. And they are here who come. What I want to threat in Ogi. He will water the kind of hatred and wickedness that is in the heart of this man. And a question he posts here on Facebook. And when anybody see on Facebook contact, like maybe seeking now DOS member, it's no one IPOB, it's no IPOB making here. On now Obiuku, it's not again Obiuku was not working a phone. As a wreck because as he stand IPOB West South African were national coordinator. The national coordinator, which was Ogechukwu Isu, is suspended by Obiuku. So Obiuku because here Mwangome is there. After the video na SADC coordinator forum, which means Obiuku saw it. Obiuku come already talking about second year Obiuku. Okay. So on the bargaining bomba, so on the Cape Town.
Yeah.
And what are you to beg bargain? Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. That means why all these things what you are on your own totally. What are you better for your health? And that is why Chidi Opuno Jueme all this man. I want to tell you today that truth. I want to tell you today that here truth Meregi, truth Opuno Meregi. Truth Opuno was not alone on the DOS. which is Chike Doziem, Chinasa Nworu, Tony Nzurumike, Chukwudi Obiukwu, and the rest of them, all was here, here. So, all was sent there to do that to you. And I want to tell you that you have to be very careful with chooks, but the only thing, the reason why you must appear in this program and narrate everything, because now the Biafrans have go from Onyomer strength. Nke abụrụ dị normal to ebuchi ma ọ bụ nọ na Ipob Western Cape Media TV. Nke abụzi Onyomer, onye choose ọkpụnọ, who is supposed to be a coordinator. A coordinator is one of the most important posts or office in Ipob, because a coordinator job is to bring people together. So more a coordinator bidoro oppressing people, because no for near wakagijide go karagi maru madu karagi nwa ajobi kalogi and he be na bear, so he can do anything to you and get away with it. That is the only thing. And the reason why we do this is that with the record. The one thing I know is that
September.
choose open or not where choose open.
I don't care. Fuck off from my house. But let me do that whole now. That's me with the years back here. That is about friend now. You're being on. About friend now. About friend now.
It's fine. Okay. The reason why I enjoy host a program with you is because Mazinam the car no hand charona. All the DOS, my choose open, my the rest of them. Hatchena Mazinam the can, Hanechena Mazinam the can, Gawona prison. Hatchena, which how on a Mazinam the can, Gawona prison. Here I'm now. Ebumnu obi hancha all he had to enemy nina. So Muana didn't believe na Mazinam the Kano Gapuka. I will record in our record Makambo Geru Mazinam the Kano got video or got this testimony. Makai remember now. It's a testimony attesting to what happened to you direct. So Mazinam the Kano, why we are bringing all the evidence to him, this one will be part of it. It is on record. We need the truth to open on Meregi, all the intimidation, all the humiliation, all the loss. You lost all the money you had in your house. Even the jewelry you've been saving since 2021 till death. Chief open on Andeo shop of Ya Zuruhanta. Where in the again almost hopeless. Because they were at Ipob. Only they had the power and the authority to do that to you. But I thought some talk Maru that you are not alone. Biafrans are with you. Ipob, Western Cape are with you all the way. We may not be there, but I am not with you. And I want you to know that you got your phone number so that only Biafra na now. Open your problem touch here. He may decide to reach you and help. So, where opportunity and call your number, your cell phone number, so that Biafrans ndị Chukwu chere so that Biafran ndị Chukwu okike abịa ama ga-emetụ aka n'obi nụrụ akwa ibere na ihe chuso ọkpụrụ mere gị ka ha nwee ike ịkpọ gị na fon nyere gị aka in their own little way. Ọkwa ndị onye jiri ego or sympathize with you in whatever little way he could. So, call your number 073 504
yeah 6789
6789.
yeah
Call your 073
504 6789.
Maazị Nwayo bidokwa n'isi 073
yeah 504
504
yeah 6789.
6789. Okay. Biafrans, here our number this our comrade. Nkechi dị ọkpụnọ je kpọrọ choose ọkpụnọ kpọrọ ndị talks debia wee zuo ya oshi. Ese? Ka nsị na ndị talks n'isi ndị agboro ụmụ ịta na ndị otu ndị ọ na-enye 20 rand na 10 rand na street wee bịa wee zuo oshi zuo comrade anyị oshi zuo 10,520 rand na bia. Okay, 220 rand, yeah. Jewelries on a go on the street, on a save. Nadia, they took everything away. And after that, as if it's not enough for two opener, he went and opened he went to his corrupt police officers, invited this our comrade, and arrested him and detained him for 2 good weeks. So Biafrans, here from the horse's mouth. Phone number is here. You may decide to call him and now listen to him also if there is any further question or information from him. And those who are close to Chuks Okpuno, because actually who got Chuks Okpuno, Yahweh go this comrade, Jenny, 10,220 rand. Hold you na bed this man. According to this man who here, I didn't say it, I'm not there. And I'm working with what this comrade just said. That Chuks Okpuno, Bianabia, break here his house. Took away everything not there and stole his money and his jewelry. Because Ndima Chukwudi Obiukwu's handle on Facebook or on Twitter or on tag there. Ndima Chinasa Nworu Chike Dosiem Tony Zurumike tag to this program. They need to watch it so that they could call their dogs, which is true to order. Mazi Karapozi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ozi did our also a Lugani went Biafrans Anugo Zigi. And I believe that people will contact you watching it. I have the number. Now, Biafrans, in your kita or true life story. And this thing happened in Klesdorp, perpetuated by a so-called coordinator in the name of Chuks Okpuno. Chuks Okpuno is a coordinator representing Ipob Klesdorp in South Africa. When we tell you people how bad things has gone in IPOB. So many people think, oh, these people they don't know what they are doing. No, we know exactly. In fact, the battle we fought in this IPOB West South Africa is terrible. Remember that these people came to Radio Biafra, I mean Chike Dozie and the rest of them, and said that they have closed down IPOB Western Cape Zone. Because where does this happen? How could you close down a zone? These 10 people instigated Ogechukwu issue, the suspended national coordinator, South Africa. They instigated him to rebel against finance department. They went and shut the account here, opened a parallel account in IPOB. And all the money IPOB contributed in those accounts that they opened. IPOB financial department was not aware till date. All the money. These 10 people, these DOS are white, and the IPOB Nigeria Pressure Group, ask them, when was the last time you spoke to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent a message to you? When was the last time you paid legal fees of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? But Biafrans, IPOB, those lost ones, those gullible ones, those blind ones, are still contributing money to these people, believing that they are using this money legitimately. When you ask them, they will tell you, oh, we are caring for ESN. The question is the struggle for Biafra now about ESN alone? What about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal fee? Who pays it? Who is paying that legal fee? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not communicating with DOS, then who are they working for? If they do not pay for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, who are they now working for? Who are they contributing money for? The money you contribute on a monthly basis for these criminals called DOS. Don't you know that those monies are going straight to their private pockets? Have you ever asked yourself, this money I'm contributing to these criminals, what are they doing with it? But your own is, as long as they are against Simon Ekpa and what he's doing, you are okay with it. The same people does not receive message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for past years. No message was coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to these people. Communication cut completely. They do not know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going through. The legal fees, whether it is being paid or not, they don't know. But you, gullible Biafran, you, gullible IPOB, you are contributing money for DOS to take care of their personal needs. They tell you how ESN is this, DS, but there is no ESN anywhere. The other day, ESN celebrated was supposed to be, is it 40 years anniversary for ESN? Did you see any picture about ESN anywhere? Did you see it? Did you see it the way it used to be? That every year, the ESN will take picture, their activities and all the rest, and post it up. Did you see it? When you ask them now, they will tell you, oh, we don't want to do anything. We want to keep it secret. If the activities of ESN is secret, what were you doing then when you publish it for us to see, for the world to see? Because we have finally sold this struggle to Nigerian government, it is now a secret. Everything now is being done secretly. there is no more public, what is it called? Nothing is for the public anymore, because you have succeeded in selling IPOB to Nigerian government. And I want to remind you, Biafrans, about this video. Let me see if I have the video here. If we can, if I still have the video. Okay, listen to this video. I didn't remember to put it on this, but listen to this video. This video was from Soludo. Listen, and then I will go back to the topic, what I was trying to say before this our comrade came in. Now listen to what Soludo said, and then we here in this platform we believe in critical thinkers. If you are a critical thinker, then you are part of this program. If you can put one or two together and now make sense out of them, then you are part of this family. If your common sense is in use, then you are part of this family. But if you are one of these morons who refuse to think, then I pity you, because he will completely otele ofeke. Listen to what Soludo said about 1 or 2 years ago.
The allegations of IPOB and all of that. And I believe them that they are no longer part of the criminal gang, as it were. And they're now working with us. We'll probably see their own actions in the next few days, and the people are waiting to see what they can and cannot do to join us. And we called on them, and they don't find knowledge.
Now, you heard what Soludo said. When Soludo said this thing, so many of the people you see today who refuses to use their brain did not understand what Soludo was trying to say. But we saw it coming. Immediately, Soludo made this statement. We knew that IPOB has been sold. You heard when he said that they agreed to work with the government, to work with them. Now, today, let me read a report for you. This report is coming from Musa, Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa. He has something to say about IPOB. And I want you to clean your ears, activate your common sense, so you understand what the video of the statement Soludo made now and the video what I'm about to read. Put 1 or 2 together and you understand where IPOB is headed to at this point. Musa said, why IPOB avoid claiming responsibility for violence in the Southeast? The Chief of Staff, Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has shed light on why the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, often refrains from claiming responsibility for violent incidents in the Southeast. Speaking to the journalist, Musa outlined several strategic and political reasons behind this approach. You know, what he's saying now is what they knew already from beginning, from 2015 when they arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They knew that IPOB is not a violent organization. They knew that IPOB has never been involved in any violent activities in the Southeast. They knew that IPOB is a non-violent movement. Our quest, what we ask Nigeria, is to grant us the opportunity to have a referendum. And that is what we have always believed in. They knew all these things. So what Musa is telling you today is not a compliment. It's a strategy. It's a trap. You must know. Now let me continue reading. He said, one of the key factors he highlighted is IPOB's attempts to avoid legal and political consequences that could arise from being directly associated with violent acts. Claiming responsibility for such actions would subject the group to increased scrutiny from both the Nigerian government and international stakeholders, intensifying the challenges it already faces. General Musa also pointed out that IPOB is keen on maintaining its public image as a peaceful movement advocating for the self-determination of Biafra. Suddenly it's no more. Remember, each time in the past, while all these things was building up, all the blackmail, all the intimidation, all the sellouts, all the sabotage was building up. Whenever Musa came in public to address IPOB, he has never forgotten to use the language prescribed. But today, are you not shocked that suddenly Musa have recognized the non-violent approach of IPOB? Musa has woken up to reality to say that IPOB is a peaceful movement organization. But I want to see if at the end of this topic, of this thing I'm reading, if there will be anywhere Musa will call for the proscription of IPOB. I want to see if there will be anywhere Musa will say to government of Nigeria, it is high time you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he led and is leading a non-violent organization, as he has alleged in whatever he said. I just wanted to know. Have it in mind. Wait for it. Maybe he said it somewhere. But I will continue to read what he said. He said that under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB has frequently promoted non-violent methods, such as peaceful protests and civil disobedience. Did you hear that? Musa has just acknowledged that IPOB always conducts peaceful protests and civil disobedience. But just last year or early this year, IPOB were slaughtered in Aba by Nigerian security personnel for conducting the same peaceful protest that Musa just acknowledged in his dissent. Associating with violence, he noted, would undermine this narrative and potentially alienate supporters at home and abroad. Now, ask this man, those ones that have been alienated in Nigeria, who was alienating them? You've been killing them, you've been destroying them, you've been disappearing them. Even though you just acknowledge that they are peaceful protesters, peaceful movements. Now, let me continue reading what Musa said. Musa continued. Many foreign governments, human rights organizations, and sympathizers support IPOB cause on the condition that it remains peaceful. Any admission of violence could lead to a loss of this critical support, Musa remarked. This is where they come. This is where they tune it. While we are killing you, while we are alienating you, while we are destroying, committing ethnic cleansing and all manner of human rights abuses, remain calm and non-violent, so that the international community will not see you as being violent. Remain calm, remain like sheep before a slaughter. Don't talk, don't cry. This is what Musa is passing. This is the signal Musa is passing. Nigerian Security Agency has been killing, maiming, committing ethnic cleansing and crime against humanity in our land since 2015 till date. But Musa expects IPOB to continue being peaceful while they are being destroyed. I don't want you to see the wickedness of these people, so that you understand that those who have sold IPOB to these people are your greatest enemy, more enemy than the Nigerian government themselves. But I will continue. The CDS, that is Musa, further explained that not all violent acts. Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. The CDS further explained that not all violent acts attributed to IPOB are necessarily carried out by the group. Musa knew. Musa knew that IPOB had been framed up. They knew that IPOB has been framed up. They knew it. Musa knew that what they are doing to IPOB were nothing but frame up game they are playing with IPOB and the rest of the agitation. They knew. He knew that all the reports of violence against IPOB are all lies. He knew. He knew that what they were doing to IPOB was nothing but to set IPOB up. And if Musa could acknowledge this and confess to this, the question you should ask yourself is, why not use this opportunity? Those people that are claiming that they want Mazen Kanu to be out, why not use this as a case study, as an evidence to ask for Mazen Kanu's release? Because this is coming from Chief of Defense Staff of Nigeria. Do you understand it? So those who say they are DOS, IPOB, Nigeria Pressure Group, why not them use the opportunity to ask that Mazen Kanu, after being exonerated from all the accusations, false accusations, trumped up charges, fake charges, why not they use it to ask all these politicians jumping up and down, coming to make fake promises, Bianco, no, the current queen in the corridor of power. Why don't they come and use it and ask Tinubu to heed to the advice that after all, Mazinam Dekano and IPOB are non-violent group. They have been killed for nothing. They have been proscribed for nothing. They have been annihilated for nothing. They have been oppressed, suppressed, imprisoned for nothing. IPOB, after all, are non-violent as they always portray themselves. Now, Musa continued. He noted the presence of rogue elements and splinter factions that may act independently sometimes using IPOB's name to legitimize their activities or create confusion. According to him, the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu has exacerbated leadership fragmentation, making it harder for IPOB's central command to maintain control over its members and supporters. Musa is giving this analysis. So all these things I'm saying here I'm reading here were being said by Musa himself. Musa that has been in the forefront of accusing IPOB. Something has changed hands. Something has happened. Then I continue. Additionally, General Musa emphasized the role of external actors in manipulating narratives around violence in the Southeast. He accused some groups and individuals of exploiting the situation to discredit IPOB cause. My people, this is coming from Musa. Musa is exonerating IPOB. When your enemy begin to praise you, sing your praises, he has won. He has gotten what he wanted from you. Musa has finished. Nigerian government has finished with IPOB. They have finished with IPOB completely. It is over. There is nothing left. That is exactly what it is. For Nigerian government, IPOB is no more a threat, both to the unity of Nigeria and the otherwise. They have defeated IPOB. Now they have moved to next phase. The only challenges before Nigerian government and Britain now, today, as it stands, is Mazi Simon Ekpa's led Biafra Republic government in exile. And for IPOB, the DOS, and the rest of them have sold IPOB to these people. Today, they want to shift to the other side, but they're still holding to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They don't want to let him go. They don't want to free him. Now, the government and security agencies have also used this ambiguity to portray IPOB as a terrorist organization, further complicating the group's effort to gain legitimacy. What is Musa saying? That remember that in 2015, before 2015, there was no insecurity in our land. There was no criminality in our land. There was nothing. But Nigerian government still went ahead to proscribe IPOB, Today, Musa is telling you that the reason IPOB was proscribed is because of the other criminals operating in Southeast Nigeria in the name of IPOB. My people, where has that been happening? Not in Southeast. Before the proscription of IPOB, there was no criminality, there was no crime, there was no kidnapping, nothing. Everything you see happening in our land today started happening from 2015 downward today. That is it. So ignore these things. They proscribed IPOB to shut IPOB up. They proscribed IPOB to stop the progress IPOB are making in sanitizing the hearts and minds of IPOB, of the people of Biafra. They felt threatened by the progress, by the movements, and the only thing they could do to slow IPOB down and shut IPOB up is to proscribe them. Then they now have the opportunity, the reason to kill IPOB. I will not take Musa serious if at the end of this thing, everything he said here, he did not suggest from Tinubu to free Nnamdi Kanu, that at the end of the day have investigated and found out that everything that was happening in the Southeast were not IPOB that was doing it. If he didn't do that, then my first observation stands that IPOB has been defeated by the Nigerian government. That is why they are singing IPOB praises today. That is why they are telling you that IPOB are not criminals anymore. They are not terrorists anymore. They are peaceful after all. You killed them. You kidnapped their leader. The same people you said are peaceful, Musa, you killed them. You're still killing them today. You kill their mothers, you kill their fathers, you kill their brothers, kill their sisters, kidnap them, disappear them, put them in the incommunicado. You kidnap their leaders. You send some of them to exile. You declare them wanted. If IPOB was a terrorist, was a peaceful group, why did you now declare Chike Doziem wanted? What for? If IPOB was to be, according to you, a peaceful, non-violence movement, why did you declare Mazusinas Chike Doziem wanted? In your wanted list, Chike Doziem is there. Why? You can't deceive us. Now we continue. Musa said, another reason for IPOB's reluctance to claim responsibility, Musa noted, is the need to maintain strategic flexibility. By denying involvement in violent acts, the group leaves room for peaceful negotiations and diplomatic engagement, both domestically and internationally. In conclusion, General Musa described IPOB's approach as a calculated strategy aimed at preserving its image, avoiding legal repercussions, and keeping its movement open to political solutions. However, he urged the group to denounce violence more explicitly to ensure lasting peace in the region. Musa is now advising IPOB. Could you believe that? Could you believe that Musa is advising IPOB? Could you believe that? Could you believe that? Musa is telling IPOB what to do, to remain calm, to remain non-violent. Whenever your enemies begin to praise you, my people, you are in for a trouble. You have been defeated. This last statement got me. It got me very well, and I will repeat it. In conclusion, General Musa described IPOB's approach as a calculated strategy aimed at preserving its image, now avoiding legal repercussion and keeping its movement open to political solution. However, remember, Musa is speaking. However, he urged the group to denounce violence more explicitly to ensure lasting peace in the region. Musa, IPOB, even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here, has always been in the business of distancing themselves from anything violent. But did you believe them? So what do you think changed? What do you think, Musa? What have changed that suddenly you are not advising IPOB to continue denouncing? They should always denounce. Why you are busy killing them? Why you are busy throwing them to prison? Why you are busy kidnapping their leaders? Why you are busy doing everything, burning down their villages? They should maintain their cool, should continue to remain calm, even in the face of death. They should not worry. Everything will be possible. Even when you have succeeded in wiping away the entire generation, IPOB should remain peaceful. They should remain calm. They should only be denouncing any association with violence. Musa, stop mocking us. We know you have defeated IPOB. We know that you have defeated IPOB. You have bought IPOB. You have bought the DOS. They have sold this, as Soludo alleged in his video, that they have agreed to work, IPOB have agreed to work with them. Musa, we know that was when it all started. We knew that we would come to this point. But what surprises me is that the way you are mocking us now, thinking we don't know, we get the code. We already cracked the code. We know. The code is that we are defeated. We are done with. There's nothing about IPOB anymore. IPOB does not stand a threat to Nigerian government or to Nigerian unity anymore. It's not a problem to them anymore. The only problem that they have is Mazi Nnamdi and the government, Biafra Republic government in exile. That is the only problem they have. But they will never release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will never release all those people that they have accepted, that they wrongfully accused and thrown them to prison. They have never come out to say, oh, we're going to do restitution for those men and women we killed who have not done anything against us. The only wrong is the Biafra flag and identifying with IPOB. That is the only crime they committed. Musa, please stop mocking. We know, we understand. We have started with the IPOB, those who are in the helm of affairs have delivered IPOB to you. So you have defeated IPOB. But I just want you to know, be very wary, be very careful, because the danger is still lurking around. The Biafra agitation is still as serious as it was then when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was outside, And today, it is still going. Even after the Mazi Simon Ekpa's arrest and detention, today, Biafra is still going far and wide. People are coming to identify with IPOB. Government of the world are listening to IPOB. It is now, to Biafra Republic Government in Ezra. It is now United States of Biafra. They are listening. Your defeat for IPOB does not stop the quest, the hunger, the thirst for freedom. It is coming from inside. Even if, as you have defeated IPOB and succeeded in drawing them to your side, today, IPOB does not stand a danger to Nigerian unity anymore. The reason Nigerian government is still holding on Mazi account is because even while they succeeded in breaking IPOB and defeating IPOB, Mazi Kanu still remains one man squad. He's still holding his ground. So they are afraid. Musa is afraid. Musa knew that whatever he's doing here is nothing but takia. It's not real. He knew that the leader of the group, the movement, is still very much involved, and he's still very much strong in what he believes. And if you could not break the command, then you are wasting your time. Chinas and Woru, Chikedozem, and those people you paid, who delivered IPOB to you, Nigerian government, they are nothing. I can assure you. They are nothing. They are not regarded by Biafrans. They don't speak for Biafrans. The IPOB they run or they hand it over to you are the fake IPOB. The real IPOB are the ones who are talking. They are the ones who are still believing. They are the ones who said, no, what we need is total freedom from Nigeria. Nigeria is not for us. It has been proven beyond every reasonable doubt that Nigeria is not for us. Biafrans. We are different people in our own side, doing our own things. We bring our own development. We do our own employment. We create our own job. We do everything for ourselves. So Nigeria is not for Biafrans. So we believe in that. And we deserve the opportunity to determine ourselves, our future. The self-determination we're talking about is not violence. The referendum we're talking about is not guns and bullets. Why are you killing our people? Why are you cracking down very, very hardly on our people? Why all these things? Why are you proscribing our people? Why are you kidnapping our leaders? That we didn't work for you. The only crime Mazi Kanu and the rest of Biafrans committed was their boldness to say, we don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore. Because of that, you have killed millions of us today. Does that stop it? No. Will it stop it? No. What is the solution? The solution still remains round table talks. What do you want? How do we end all these things? And that will be the final solution. And we continue to ask for this to happen. And until then, the struggle continues. No matter who you defeat, you didn't defeat IPOB. You defeated those fractions, those few individuals who have decided to deceive you. Because, Musa, I have to tell you another truth. You have been tricked. You have been duped. You have been deceived. Those men you work with, they are not the IPOB. They are not the true IPOB. Those men that handed over not something to you and told you it's IPOB, they are not the true IPOB. They do not speak for Biafrans. Biafrans does not listen to them. Biafran does not follow these men. Those men are scammers. They are criminals. They have given you what you always desired. They speak exactly in the language you understand. They are international criminals. They know how to dupe governments. That is what I have done to the Nigerian government. If you think that IPOB has been defeated, if you think that the true and real IPOB has been defeated, you are wasting your time. Go back to the drawing board. Get the facts right. IPOB is still fighting, and we are not non-violent, but we shall continue to press until we get what we're looking for. I urge the Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a criminal. He has never been a criminal. Release him. That is the best thing to do. That is the right thing to do. And let us sit on a round table and discuss this. It has gotten to that point, and there is no other solution but to speak. I mean, to sit in the round table and discuss way out for all these problems. Until then, the struggle continues. I still want to say something in regards to Mazi Simon Ekpa's group and those who have decided to bath in public. I have advised you people both on Twitter. I've come on program to advise you people, but what is happening to people today, I know that is something that is beyond you. But I just want you to be courageous, confront it, make a stand, tell them that they will never use you to destroy the good work that Mazi Simon Ekpa and you yourself has done. I told you something the last time I came here. I said, to build a legacy takes lifetime. To destroy it takes seconds. All you need is one wrong turn. Everything you built for the rest of your life is gone. Mazi Simon Ekpa and the Biafra Republic government in exile has built a solid legacy, which has brought nothing but respect to them. But today, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, immediately Mazi Simon Ekpa was taken away, confusion set in, greediness set in, jealousy set in, hatred set in, accusations and counter-accusations set in. My people, I advise you again, shout your sword. Let things go naturally. Stop dancing naked in the public. Eyes are on you people. Nigerian government are watching. Remember, you have drawn out men, gallant men. You have put them in a very bad position. If they turn back, they will be wiped out. If they stopped, what is chasing them will meet them and wipe and finish them up. The only thing that is left for them is to continue moving ahead. No looking back. And who is their vehicle? Who is their fuel? You. But you have left it and be gossiping, accusing each other, fighting very dirty in public. I am ashamed of all of you. All of you that have allowed yourselves to be used against Biafra. I want you to know, Biafra is a spirit. When we say these things, they don't understand it. Biafra is a spirit. Instead of you to come out, if you're not sure about yourself, stay indoors, stay back. Immediately you are out in this struggle, you are out. It is one way in. It is one way in. Let all this madness cease. I was watching one video Adade Oroma was making, and I got ashamed of myself. She was talking flippantly, giving Nigerian government reason to go hard on Biafra. When you begin to accuse, when you begin to lay accusations, talk something that you're not sure, you are giving Nigerian government right. They're giving Nigerian security, terrorists, all these terrorists that Nigerian government has brought into their security formation. You are giving them a right to attack our people. And when they attack our people, how are you going to take your word back? Let me see if I can see that video of Adade Oroma. Then I will play it, and that will be the end of the program today. Let me see if I can see that. These people are so, like, they are so gullible. After everything that IPOB has been through, you refuse to reason. You don't want to learn anything from what happened to IPOB. What kind of human beings are these people? I can't find it. I can't find it. I thought I had it. Huh? What kind of useless behavior is that? You came on social media. IPOB tried it. Does it solve any problem? The answer is no. Even up to the IPOB is still doing that shit. It does not solve any problem. I call on all those people to stop all this nonsense. Find a way to solve your problems. Find a way to solve your problems. Find a way to solve your problems. When you are fighting, create room for reconciliation. That is the only thing I was saying. I said in IPOB when IPOB was heating up, I told them in the IPOB platform, while we are doing all these things, can we keep space for reconciliation? Because there will come a time we'll need to reconcile. If we close every door, how are we going to reconcile when the time comes? Today, I'm saying the same thing to my Simon Ekpa's people, the Biafra Republic government in exile, the United States of Biafra government, both the current cabinet members and the former cabinet members. I urge you people, the world are watching. Stop that rubbish. If you want to criticize constructively. Anything you want to do it constructively. Don't be like Chinas and Woru and the rest of them who will come on social media and be talking flippantly, talking rubbish, giving Nigerian expo. When you say, oh, I'm going to kill somebody, I'm going to make sure that this person dies this night. And your enemies, you don't know who was listening, maybe your enemy was there. And he was targeting that person, or he want to get at you. Now you have used your mouth to say, I'm going to kill this person, I'm going to do this one. Immediately you finish, and you didn't have anything in mind, though. You left. You will go and kill that person. Do you think you are going to go free? Will you ever? Who are you going? The person that is there who heard you, do you think the person will suspect any other person? No, you are the only person that the person will suspect. And they will say, oh, I heard when he said he's going to kill this person. You came on social media and be talking, oh, this person is the one who, they say they're going to attack a church. They say they're going to attack this one. They say, are you stupid? If tomorrow the Nigerian government or Nigerian agents go and attack a church, how are you going to say, no, I was just being stupid? You people must learn. Leave all these things. There is no need for personal interest. If you say you are fighting for Biafra, you can fight for Biafra without being in government in any government. You can fight for Biafra individually. If you think you have what it takes to fight for Biafra, you can do it without belonging to any movement. In fact, when they see how effective you are, they will call you on phone by themselves and say, my brother, why not join us? Because you have so much to offer. When you are asked, you are working and you are asked, stop working. Why are you fighting? You are telling me, when I ask, they will tell me, no, this person hijacked, that person hijacked. Hijack what? One time somebody was here, we saw how people were flowing, we saw how the government was flowing. We know that from him, the next person is different. And when he's not there, we expect this person to fill the gap. So all that thing you're saying doesn't make sense to us. If you say that the person is not competent enough to take over power from this person, that is different. Then you point it out, people will know, oh, indeed, this person is not competent enough. But you can't just say because you are envious, because you want to assume that post, you want to be the next man standing. For what? Then because there's no space, now you want to destroy everything. None of you can destroy it. They try to destroy IPOB. Did they succeed? Is IPOB not moving forward? If you try to destroy this one today, another one will come up. The point is that Biafra or Biafra. And posterity will always be against each and every one of you today. You have a media platform. All you do is to use it to demote Biafra. Media platform is so powerful. You don't joke with it. If you don't know what to do there, don't come there at all. Media is a very strong thing. It's not where you go and play around. Everything you do must be for the promotion of Biafra. If you want to castigate, if you want to criticize, do it constructively, I said. Don't do it as a myopic, inexperienced person who will come and be talking nonsense, giving the enemies expo how to attack. A word is enough for the wise. Atoro maromaro, atoro fege. I rest my case. So, reference, I thank you for being part of this program this evening. And I assure you that we'll be bringing more and more of this to you. We have a lot. We'll bring in more and more. All you need to do is set a notification and always tune in each time we are live. We are not like any other. We are special. We are focused. We are determined. We are truthful. We are impartial. We call you out because you are wrong. That does not mean we hate you. It's because you are wrong. It's because what you are doing is not helping us, but it is detrimental to us. And we are not going to fold our hands while you are using your stupidity, greediness to destroy our collective effort. Men has paid the ultimate price. Mothers has died. fathers died, children died for this cause. We do not play with it. We do not joke with it. What we do is we do it out of love. We want to pass to our next generation a free country. We want to be sure that all the children we give birth to there, none of them will suffer what we suffer. None of them will pass through what we pass through. We want them to inherit a country where they will be loved, cherished, where they will be acknowledged, where they will be given equal opportunity to operate in their God-given country. So that is why we are doing what we are doing. We don't know hate Nigeria or Nigerians, but we cannot work with them. Times has proven that we are not compatible with Nigeria. And the earlier the better. Earlier Nigeria government recognize this and free us. As they free us, they also free themselves. Because when they free us, progress will come in. Two cannot work except they agreed. Where there is peace and unity, there is progress there. There is no peace and unity in Nigeria. How do you expect progress to come in? It is impossible. So advise those who are advancing Nigeria, the British and the rest of them, to heed to these thoughts of wisdom. When Biafra left, when Biafra go, Nigeria will see peace, unity, and progress. Just like in 1967 to 1970, when Biafra was, separated from Nigeria, Nigeria as a country was progressing. They progressed. That was a sign, but Nigeria missed it. Don't miss it again. Allow Biafrans to go, so you can have progressive country, so you can have peace, unity in your own land. The same thing applicable to Biafrans. We need to go. We need a country of our own, where Chukwu Okike created and gave us to be. That is all our desires. Thank you, Biafrans, for being part of this program this evening. As always, we love you, we care for you, we cherish you, we never taken anything for granted. Your presence is highly, highly acknowledged and accepted. May Chukwu Okike keep you safe and prosperous days and weeks for you. And as this year comes to climax, we pray that you will see the end of this year, that this year will not see your end. You will be the one that will see the end of the year, and the new year that is coming will bring us all Biafra, because that is the end, the goal. Biafra is the goal. The next year, 2025, is going to bring us all the recognitions that we need to be a sovereign, independent nation. Thank you all for being part of this program this evening. That being said, Biafrans, I said that from me, from here, it is good night.